House of Representatives has inaugurated an ad hoc committee called the House of Representatives Ad hoc Committee on the Rehabilitation and Operationalization of the Baro Inland Port to outline a bold mandate to transform decades of unfulfilled promises into tangible action in a renewed push to bring Nigeria's inland waterway infrastructure back to life. The ad hoc committee, headed by Honorable Saidu Abdullahi, stressed the critical importance of moving beyond rhetoric to concrete efforts that we see the Baro Port, located in Niger State, fully operational towards restoring its historical role as a vital economic artery in Nigeria's logistics network. Speaking during the inaugural meeting, Honorable Abdullahi, while describing Baro Port Harcourt as a sleeping giant, said the committee is tasked with converting the endless talks over the years into real action, is to wake it up and also recall the rich history of the Baro Inland Port, which serves as a strategic logistics hub during the colonial as an agricultural produce from northern Nigeria via transported through a seamless multimodal system via rail to Baro and then by inland waterways to the coastal ports. He said the post-independence focuses on oil revenues and road infrastructure led to a sharp decline in inland waterway investment, leading to neglect which has come at a cost not only economically but also in terms of environmental sustainability and road infrastructure longevity. Honorable Abdullahi, who highlighted the untapped potential of inland ports, recounted a recent visit to China's Yangtze River Port, which stretches over 6,100 kilometers and hosts vibrant commercial activities, as well as the Mississippi River Port system in the United States, which spans more than 12,000 miles and supports trade across 31 states. He further said the role of the committee is to coordinate relevant stakeholders, diagnose roadblocks, and engineer collaborative solutions that will make the port viable in addressing the broader question of infrastructure financing, adding that Nigeria cannot rely solely on public funds, and advocated exploring investment windows as well as development finance institutions and public-private partnerships to help revive infrastructure like the Baro Port and among others.
Mandate is to be able to engage stakeholders to see how we can work on these three major components so that the inland port will be operationalized. There is need on the part of government to provide infrastructure virtually in all sectors of our national life. And studies have established that the Nigerian government needs to mobilize $3 trillion over the next 30 years for us to be able to close our infrastructural gap. Now, with where the world is, I am very, very optimistic that from without the government, from outside the government, the bulk of these resources can be mobilized, because as it were, if we're resting it on government alone, we may not be able to do even half of the $3 trillion that has been established. So
there's no port that can excel anywhere in the world if you don't put the shipping line into consideration by first of all attracting them. So you can target one particular shipping line to make sure is the one that is going to operate in this line. And they will be the one that bring others, and that is how the port can grow. That is the mistake they made in Calabar. They didn't factor all this into it, and that's why the port failed. And worry